Well, the 575 rhythm of haiku has been around for hundreds of years, but the art form continues to compel modern writers, including here locally. Here to tell us about the Authors Roundtable of Florida's Haiku Poetry Contest is Roundtable President Regina Edwards. Good morning, Regina.
Good morning.
We're also joined by Brandon Dwyer. He is the first place winner of this year's contest. Good morning, Brandon.
Good morning. So grateful to be here.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I wonder, so you're the first place winner. Can we just start off by hearing your haiku?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Even though it's short, I do have to read it.
Okay.
It was not until I gave of myself with love was joy free to roam.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful poem. And so I'm going to ask you a really basic question.
Yeah.
Like, how long did it take you to write?
So it actually didn't take too long. I saw the contest and I got very excited.
Mhm.
I love trying new things. And yeah, I think I wrote it within 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Short and sweet. Are you a poet by training, by nature?
I write little poetry in my Instagram with my posts, just thoughtful considerations of my life and my existence and my perception of it.
Yeah. And
Um,
Regina, how did the idea for a haiku poetry contest arise?
Actually, it arrived from one of our very own members,
Mm.
Kat, who you're probably familiar with here at
Yes.
WJCT.
A lot of people who come to WJCT will know Catwoman. She is
Yes.
at the front desk very often when people arrive here, and kind of the face of the station in a lot of ways.
Yes, she's been around with the Authors Roundtable for about 9 years because that's as long as we've been in existence. And she had this great idea about a haiku contest for Poetry Month. And I was like, sure. It's your idea. Take it away.
Mhm.
And so we started asking for our different writers to submit, and we had so many people submit, and it was fun. It was fun reading all of the different poetry. It was short. You could tell everybody who participated, they did it with joy.
Mhm.
You could hear it in the poetry.
Yeah. I think of them as sort of, I mean, this is maybe not the right way to teach it, but it's sort of like almost like a poem and a limerick together, right? It's kind of got like, some of them are quite amusing. They've got sort of a funny sensibility, even when they're serious, because they're just, the form is so constricted.
Mhm.
Were they enjoyable though to read?
They really were. It was interesting that people actually followed the instructions
Mhm.
because that was part of winning. You had to follow the
Like
instructions.
well, I'm
what?
grateful for that.
I mean, other than the form, what other instruction?
The instruction, Brendan, share, help
I'm fairly certain it was
It's
just the
fi-
instructions of the 17 syllables, 575,
Mhm.
or
Yes, 575.
in terms of collectively or putting your thoughts together.
So
like
any
that.
topic, it was wide open.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of play with whatever is in your soul in that moment.
And so the Authors Roundtable, I mean, it's a nonprofit. It's been around, as you said, for about 9 years now.
Yes.
What is the goal of it?
The goal of the Authors Roundtable is to support local authors in whatever way that they need as a writer. Many writers come to the writing industry thinking one thing because they're creatives and they're writing and they're so into their writing, but they don't realize after they get through putting all this time and energy into this book, it doesn't sell itself.
Mm.
And so we start at the very beginning of the process, helping them get their writing style down, helping them get the words on paper. A lot of times it's just an idea.
Mhm.
And so we help them through their process and we help them complete the process. If you get writer's block, we help you get unstuck. If you are stuck on illustrations, we help you find an illustrator.
Mhm.
It's a supportive community.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of serious authors. It's a really eclectic group of writers and creators. We have beginners and we have people who have been writing for many years that are retired professionals.
Yeah.
So we have a really wide range.
I imagine, there's so many different kinds of books, right? There's mystery writers, there's nonfiction writers, there's history writers, there's, all kinds, and poetry writers.
Yeah.
Is that your primary interest?
So I was a fashion designer for 17 years, and I'm now branching out into just seeing where my creativity can land. I've kind of went into a new career working with autistic youth, and yeah, writing is definitely on my spectrum and something that I enjoy doing. But I have a book in mind that is more nonfiction, not quite poetry. But
Excellent. Just briefly, Regina, if people are interested in knowing more or participating, how can they?
If people are interested, they can find us at www.authorsroundtable.org.
Okay.
We meet at the Writers Lab every first Saturday down at the main library, Jacksonville Public Library, the main branch. Every first Saturday, the lower level, 10:15 to noon, the writer community come together. We have speakers and we share.
All right. Well, we'll have to leave it there. Regina Edwards, Brandon Dwyer, again, congratulations. Thanks so much for being here today. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
it's an honor.